Hey guys,
I'm Jerry.
I'm Sierra.
We're ladies.
And we tangent.
What?
Yeah, take that in.
What's up, everyone? Hello.
Hi.
I haven't had a beer on the pod in a
minute.
hot sec.
Well, welcome. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. Do we want to?
We should.
We should. Okay.
Yeah. Just probably. Here's the deal, everyone.
I hate that we oftentimes start off the podcast with just like a, hey, here's some things we'd like to address before we get into it. But I mean, this is
actually really intense and important, and
especially for us locally.
Yeah.
I think we forget that there's so how do I want to say this? I don't want to pull it back to when I was a teacher and how I would explain that I have a class of X amount of kids and all of them have needs that I want to meet and they are all important to me.
Yeah.
But to their individual families, that is their one and only. Yes. that is their focus.
Yeah.
And we've talked about on the podcast as well that we have such a diverse audience that we feel a responsibility to make sure that we are trying to acknowledge any hardships happening in all pockets of people.
Anyone, yeah.
And
however,
I think we forget that sometimes as many issues that are happening globally, that sometimes those issues hit really close to home. And really I know that there are people who listen who are having those issues happen constantly outside. And I can't even imagine. But we just wanted to take a second to acknowledge that a tragedy has hit really close to our community.
Yeah.
So if you're from Ohio, and I was told that this made national news.
It did, and it was also there were viral TikToks that popped up on my feed that I was like, oh my God.
I had to not be on the internet because it was
very hard.
It was very, very hard. So if you don't know what happened, there was an accident on I-70 going towards Columbus. A charter bus full of students
from a school district that is literally right next to us
was hit by a semi, and there was a chain reaction, kind of a collision that included 5 cars, one of which I don't know if I could say it.
I know. Do you want me to take over?
Yeah.
So not only did it hit the charter bus, which was full of band students in a local school district of ours, but they also had parents and chaperones following them to the conference they were going to that was involved in the car or in the collision as well.
All 3 of the people in the car
passed away. Yeah. Which one was a fellow teacher that you worked with. It was a coworker of yours.
Yeah.
And even if we didn't have a connection like that, because the towns we live in are so small, everyone I know has a connection to someone that was affected by this. So there were those 3 adult passenger lives that were lost, but also 3 their student lives were lost as well.
2 18-year-olds and a 15-year-old.
The
15-year-old worked for our uncle.
Yep. At a spot that we go to all the time.
It is tragedy doesn't even feel like the right word. It was almost like a nightmare come to life. When I was talking to Shane about it, I said that when my anxiety was at its peak and he would leave for work, my thought was, if I don't hear from you in the time that it takes from you to get to our house to work, my mind automatically starts playing scenarios as to what's happened to you.
I said the same with Corey.
And the scenario is always something that is so absurd that it would be like a semi hits a charter bus, ricochets into a car, and everything's on fire.
Yes.
But that's exactly what
happened here.
And when I had found out about it, it was earlier in the day, and like it was already hard for me to deal with because I was a teacher when we lost students in accidents. And I was a teacher when one of my coworkers took their own life.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what that looks like to be in the school and to be in that staff meeting and have to process that. But this was those moments times
all together.
Yes.
Because
times
on top
15.
of that, we have 18 lives that are also affected, 18 injuries, some so incredibly severe that are going to take months and months and months of recovery if they are able to recover from. So it's not it's like the toll just keeps rising almost, and it seems like it should be so unfair that something that big can happen all at one time, that so many catastrophes can happen in that one moment.
Well, and I didn't know that my coworker was in the accident.
They weren't releasing names or anything for
Right.
a while, especially because at first it was just the semi hit the bus and there were fatalities, but we didn't know how many, and we didn't know, but nobody knew about the other car involved.
Who was involved.
Yeah.
And so I got a call from my dad in the evening, and I had started to see some things on Facebook, and I saw her photo, and the post that was with it was like, talk about a teacher who meant a lot to you. And I just thought somebody was talking about her
Saying a nice
because
thing.
she was a great teacher, and she was.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just the pictures I saw, you could tell that that's someone who lights up a room.
And so when my dad called me and he was like, did you ever teach with this person? And I said, yeah, she's been there for a long time. I taught with her the entire time I was there. And he said, she was one of the fatalities in the accident. And I was like in shock for like 30 seconds, and I was like, oh, okay. That's horrible. Yeah. She has children, and like she's been married to her husband. They just had their 20-year anniversary, and like as soon as I got off the phone, I was like just shaking and sobbing and like just picturing. It just doesn't feel right because she was someone who was so full of life. It's like I didn't believe anything could have taken that away.
Yes.
Like there was so much life in her that how could that happen?
Yeah.
And
in such a tragic way. It reminds me of my aunt a lot. Like me and Corey sat for that entire day. By the way, not having any like direct connection, but just feeling like overwhelming sadness. We cried on and off together all day.
Yeah.
Because obviously as parents and parents who support our children, you could see yourself. And my mom kept calling me, and she said at one point, she's like, I don't know why this is affecting me so much. I feel like not that she didn't deserve to be sad, but almost just like, why is this hitting me so hard? And I was like, it's very close to home. You can picture yourself in each of those people.
Right.
And that's very hard.
Because you send your kid to school and you think that they're supposed to be safe.
And those were children going on a field trip to something that was going to be exciting and fun.
It was a school activity.
It was an accomplishment that they were going to.
Yes.
And so, as somebody who's been on buses like that, like you're probably excited. It's a feeling of, it's a 2-hour maybe ride down there. Doesn't feel like anything you feel invincible almost. And so the fact that can all be changed,
especially because weather-wise, it wasn't due to
it was fine.
Sunny, clear, like an average temperature. Like it wasn't.
That is when they say it happens the most.
Well, when Shane and I were in our accident, that was what the weather was. I was like, I don't understand. Like I don't understand. So yeah, it's been hard.
we've had a tough week.
The
You especially.
The community is
the community
rallying.
we are in is really feeling it, and it is as sad as it is. It's almost beautiful to see what can happen in moments like this, where there is so much like love and wanting to come together, and just like you feel like you're connected to something.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are my people,
right? And I worked at a career center, so like I've seen that they're having spirit days, and I've seen small businesses that are raising money to send to the families in the schools, because they're doing a lot of art therapy for the students, and
so much. Yeah, they were asking for extra art supplies to be donated, which they did get a lot of donations for that, for the students to have art therapy, which I thought was beautiful.
Graphic design, which is one of the programs at the school that I taught at, they were making buttons for
they've made signs,
the schools,
to put in your yards, ornaments that people can, you buy, and all the proceeds go. We are going to link. Sad. We're going to link some, if you don't feel any pressure to, but just like we feel like we have, it's something we can do for our community. There is, I know there was a wedding venue that completely was like, anybody who wants to host anything here, a concert, an event, anything that, proceeds can go, it's free of charge. Use us. Like, we are open to doing that. So yeah, it is very sad. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I know we needed to talk about it. I didn't want to skate past it and not say anything because it's so close to home, but because of that,
I just keep picturing her, and it's the three people in the car were like, I think they were all teachers, but they were
so it was a teacher that was a direct teacher to that school, but two were parents, and she just happened to also be a teacher, but the other one was just a parent.
So they were going to chaperone.
Yes.
And so it's just, there's information that I have about more like personal details about some of the students and some of the family and stuff, and like it is so fucking heartbreaking. It's just to see her face, and like to know every interaction I ever had with her. If you would have met her, you would have felt like she would have spoken to you like she's known you her whole life.
I could tell from the photos. She was a person that you can tell from her photo that I would feel that way. I knew that immediately. And it broke my heart to see her pictures, because you can tell.
Any teacher that goes by like a nickname, like. So when people were like, "Did you know a Mrs. So-and-so?" I'm like, I know a Wiggy.
Yeah.
I know a Wiggy. Like, I don't know who you're speaking about, because no one called her that.
Yeah.
No one addressed her
Not
as
even
that.
students. They were just like, this is
No, they're like, can I go to Wiggy's? Or like, hey, I'm coming from Wiggy's, or I got this from Wiggy. Like, there was no, she was just someone who like had the perfect balance of humor and intellect. Like, I'm going to teach these kids and they're going to fucking learn something, but they're also going to know that I'm someone that they can talk to, that they can come to, and that they don't have to take this shit so seriously.
Yeah. Well, you have that as well.
Well, I don't.
What made you such a good teacher?
Well, I think maybe that's why we got along so well. It's so fucking sad.
It is. Sorry, I didn't mean.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. I just wanted to.
No, it's nice to think that I might be like her.
100%.
Oh, fuck.
You are, I know. So, because of that.
Mm-hmm. She would definitely want us to do what we're about to do.
That's what I was going to say. And that's where I was going to go with this part, is I know that we could do a whole episode, and there's
I think we cried
lot of
enough
things.
In the last episode.
There's a lot of things we could touch on that would bring this kind of energy, and we have said multiple times, for the people in our community, for the people in communities who have asked us to please be a break in what they're dealing with right now, we are going to slip into what we're good at, which is taking you from a place of, having to sit in those feelings, feel those. That's okay. That's good. But sometimes you need a distraction as well, and a little bit of silly time with your friends. Because I remember at our grandma's funeral what we did.
Oh, good. Nothing's gonna pick me up like talking about
dead grandma.
There we go. Go ahead. Bring me back up with a little bit of grandma's funeral.
Any funeral I've ever been to where I'm feeling this sense of loss early, and then you have a couple days and you're at the funeral and you're with those people. I've always been the person that like puts on now let's have a silly time, you know? And it's like those moments I remember with all of us where we sat together and we laughed, and it almost felt inappropriate, but it was like, hey, whatever fucking gets you through this is meaningful. And so
and
that's
okay.
what we're going to do.
Yeah. So let me just wipe my freaking nose.
I did have on the itinerary that we were going to do heartwarming stories, which I do still have in the bank, and we'll probably do those next week. Feel free to send more.
But at dinner, I was just like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know that
they were beautiful stories, and in that moment, I was like, we're going to take, these are people's tragedies that they're turning into beautiful moments, but like, I don't know if we're.
I don't think I can handle that.
I don't.
I truly don't.
And you don't have to. I don't want to sit here and make you cry for an hour. As much as they would love it.
Because I will. And what's funny is like, she said to me, hey, do you care what we do for the episode this week? Or do you want to be surprised? And I said, I don't have any preference. And the second she tells me what we're doing, I'm like, actually, I don't want to do that.
And I thought it was a great idea when I came up with it. And the more I read them, it was beautiful. At first.
Almost just burped into the mic.
But the more I read them, the more I was like, this is going to send us. And they are beautiful stories. We are keeping them just right now emotionally. We need the distraction part. And that's okay. You are allowed as a person who is grieving to have both. You don't need to just have sadness thrown at you all the time.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, we had so much fun doing a Would You Rather on Patreon.
We did it for Patreon, and Patreon loved it. And to be honest, it was one of my favorite episodes we ever did. I agree. I was cry laughing through most of it. And there was a moment where I was almost like, damn, this should have been a regular one. Why don't we do these anymore? So I'm glad that you brought this up.
So here we are. We're going to do some Would You Rathers for this episode.
Yes, we are.
And we are honoring Wiggy.
Yeah, we sure
and all
are.
of the other lives that were lost. And I almost said go their names, like go the mascots, but like it's multiple schools, and also the one that I taught at doesn't have a mascot, so now that's weird. So anyway,
so let's just say go our community.
That feels long.
Go us. No, that seems weird.
Not us. Go home.
Go home.
Safely. Anyway, would you rather eat your least favorite meal?
We're just fucking go right in.
What else would you want to do? Do you want to talk about other stuff?
I was going to take a pee-pee.
Oh, you have to pee-pee?
How about we could maybe take a pee-pee break?
You gotta tell me when you need to take a pee-pee break.
Well, sometimes after the intro, we take a break.
I didn't know.
Sorry.
Do you want to do one and then pee-pee? Could you hold it?
I can hold it for one.
Okay.
It just worries me.
You better bicycle on that
end. If we get into it like we did before.
A laughing fit. We'll just do one. We'll just do one. This is we're going to ease ourselves in, and then we're going to pee. Not on camera, you weirdos. All right.
Don't ask for it.
Would you rather eat your least favorite meal or smell your least favorite smell?
Oh,
that's fucking hard.
That is hard, because what is my least favorite smell? I know it's worse probably than what I would eat.
How long do I have to smell the smell?
Do I have to smell the meal?
Oh.
My least favorite meal. Does my sense go away?
Are you going to plug your nose?
Yeah, sure. Sure, that'll do.
Okay.
I don't even know what my least favorite meal is. I fucking love to eat everything.
Mine would be like sauerkraut or some shit.
I love sauerkraut.
Ew, you're wrong.
I know, I'm weird.
You're wrong for that.
I am.
I mean, I feel like
I used to be a really picky kid, and then I realized that like I just was scared.
I thought about you this morning.
Did you?
Because my son keeps eating a slice of American cheese for breakfast.
Oh, do I have horror stories about it?
I was like, oh my gosh.
Sierra would fuck
the woman who like ruined Sierra's parents' marriage would be thrilled to have forced as a kid.
It's so true. She made me lactose intolerant, which is what I thought I was, but it turns out I was just I was force fed American cheese until I threw up.
Is American cheese lactose?
No, it's not even real cheese. That's the thing.
He likes it. He eats 2 slices every day for breakfast.
That's a hearty breakfast.
That's a healthy diet.
A plastic or whatever it's made out of.
Hey, only healthy foods in my house. If
my kid has a banana and a cookie.
My kid had a banana and a
half.
half.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah. If I have to smell the smell for a long time, I can't do it. But although you get nose blind to stuff pretty quickly, I don't know if I could eat something I don't like, because even if I can't taste it.
Well, again, we're back to my American cheese. I'll throw it right back up.
Texture, a lot of times, is what makes a meal not good for me,
will throw
rather
it up.
than taste.
All right, you got me. I'm on smell.
All right.
I sit in my own shit stank for.
I like that smell, kind of.
Sometimes me too.
Sometimes I feel like my poop smells better than everyone else's poop.
Oh my God, when I smell Corey's shit, I'm like, what
What's
comes
wrong with
out of
you,
you?
dude?
What comes out of you? My poop doesn't smell like that at all.
You actually stink so bad.
Me? You stink! I always think that my poop smells better than your poop.
I've always thought that too. If I go in the bathroom after you and I know you just been blowing it up, I'm like, she's fucking foul, this one. Like, I can smell your Crohn's, I swear to God.
It's bleeding. It's not my fault.
Your poop smells like iron.
So true, dude. That's so true.
You don't like how my poop smells?
Not at all. Your poop stinks.
Like what?
Your poop smells like what
how stinky is it?
It just smells like your farts, which are also really bad. I never want to tell you.
I think my farts are so hearty.
They're
like
stinky.
they are a fart.
They're rich. They are rich in flavor.
Thank you.
This is not good.
I don't know that flavor was the right word. You're gonna make people think you're sucking the farts out of my ass, you weirdo.
I taste them. I'm sitting behind you. I'm chewing on it.
You're wrong for that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good, pee-pee. Oh. I'm concussed. Girl, la pissy. American cheese.
I got a concussion.
What the? Yeah, put that back on. That's a beautiful sweater.
Thank you.
And I'm going to ask, real quick, I'm going to ask for all the people who are already going to ask, because they do about your clothes every time. Where'd you get that fucking sweater?
Goodwill.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm not going to find that shit, but I wish that I would, man.
The brand is...
Don't uncover my feet. Who are you?
Joffrey Bean.
Oh, I don't trust him.
Jeffrey Bean. Beene. So... There's that.
Sawyer calls herself Sawyer Beans.
I know.
She thinks that's her middle name.
Well, Forrest calls her Sawyer Beans too.
It kind of is. Me and Corey talked about it. We were like, I know that we named her middle name after our mothers, so that is important. But should we change it to Beans?
Probably.
Kind of want to.
Probably. Or just change the last name. You don't need to have the same last name as your kid. It's
that's
not like you had before.
I've never had it.
Yeah. Sawyer Elaine Beans. I'm for it. Anyway.
I thought you were going to say I'm for it. I was like, are we role playing as our children right now?
No. If I did, I would say I was Bubba.
I'm Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Sawyer Beans.
Okay, here we go. My head hurts.
Me too. But I didn't take the fucking
the microphone to the dome. All right.
Sorry about that.
Would you rather have nipple-sized fingers?
Oh, what?
Or finger-sized nipples?
What? Are we talking about length? We're talking length?
You want girth?
Yeah, my nipple girth. I mean, my finger.
My finger.
I used to be called Skittle nipples because they're like the nipple, not the areola.
Because people taste the rainbow.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
But like, because it says big as a nipple.
Skittle. Big as a Skittle?
Yeah.
You have a sknipple?
I have a snipple. So I think this wouldn't be much.
You have a niddle.
I have a niddle biddles.
I
I have a small pinky. So I think girth-wise, that is about the size of my nipple.
I don't think that's what they mean. I think they mean
length. Or am I adding the nail on it?
Probably not. Unless it's jewelry.
All right, fine. Well, as much as I don't want little nubbin fingers, I feel like those won't be easy to work with. I don't want really long nipples.
Why?
What happens when they get hard? You riddle me that right now.
Might hurt. It'll probably be like having a
Can you
boner, but on
imagine?
your boob.
Exactly.
It's a boob boner.
Can you imagine? Do your nipples hurt when they get hard sometimes? Because mine get so hard they hurt.
No.
And I'm like, ouchie, why are you... What's happening? Maybe because I have Skittle-sized nipples.
But I have...
This is a lot of information. Hank Green, if you're listening, I'd like to formally apologize to you and my dad during this part.
Your dad listens?
He does occasionally.
I'm less shocked about Hank Green than him, your dad.
No, honestly. Sometimes he'll just send me a clip of like,
and
look
you're
what
like,
I'm
why?
doing. And I'm like, hey, don't listen to that one. I'll tell you right now. Don't listen to that one.
Heads up.
Pick a different one.
So you're choosing nipple-sized fingers? You want fipples?
I don't love that I am, but I am. My fipples?
You want fipples?
My ningers?
I want ningers.
Why?
Because I could hide them and still have functional hands. What the fuck are you going to do with your nipple? Are you going to put nails on those?
Imagine I crochet with them.
You better make your nails the crochet hooks.
Oh my God, that would be so cute. I'd love that. Cross stitch with my finger nippers.
Finger nips. Instead of fingernails? That's good. I mean, would you rather have nipples for fingernails?
For fingernails?
Or would you rather have a fingernail
They're so
for a nipple?
Sensitive. Imagine getting your fucking nipple nail caught in the door. Cut off!
Trimmed and painted? Gelled and UV'd?
No.
Okay, so you would rather have a nail on your nipple than a nipple on your nail?
I don't think that wasn't the question.
Well, now I'm just curious.
A nail on my nail. Okay, so do I want a nail on my nipple? I kind of had that with them beers. They were nailed to the cross like Jesus through my areola.
What?
And I had the beers.
You feel like that was equivalent to a nail? No, because it doesn't grow.
But it is like a metal
What if you
nail.
have an ingrown nipple?
Nipple. Ingrown nipple.
Nail pull.
Nail pull.
All right, we'll move on.
Yeah,
I could be here for entirely too long. I just really like talking about boobs. Would you rather shave a dog's butthole or your best friend's?
I've done both. So, next question.
Which one did you prefer?
I'm here for any and every butthole that needs a shave, and I'll tell you that right now.
Because
I've shaved a partner's
honest
butthole.
work.
It is honest
You've
work.
shaved a
And
partner's butthole?
Someone needs to do it. But crack. I don't know if there was their actual hole.
I don't think I've ever shaved someone's butthole or butt crack.
Butt
or
crack.
back.
I've shaved so many backs. Why am I the bitch that shaves backs?
I feel like there's two kinds of
bitch who
bitches.
shaved a back.
There's a bitch who shaved a back and a bitch who won't shave shit.
I've shaved so many things. I think it's because I'm hairy naturally, and so I'm like, I
No
get
one's
it.
ever asked me.
I get the.
It's not that I wouldn't.
Well, what makes people ask me? What do I have?
I
in
guess
me
that's a
that
lie.
People see me and they're like, shave me.
I've shaved my head. I've shaved Shane's head.
Well, that's different.
Okay.
There's nothing
So we're
like getting intimate on the body part.
We're talking strictly neck down.
Neck
shaving.
down. Yeah.
Never.
I've shaved so many things.
Never
Neck down
anyone.
on people.
Never have I been
I
asked.
waxed my sister's hootie one time.
I've asked you to wax something
And
on
I
me.
will. I will rip anyone's hair off their body that they don't want in any time, any place.
You'll rip my hootie and my blowfish?
Both. Both.
Okay.
And then I'll give it a little at the end. Not close to it. You just do a little.
You don't need a mouth. You can just wave a hand.
Light fan?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring a handheld fan.
Yeah, bring a handheld fan. I definitely choose handheld fan. All right, would you rather me blow your hootie with my mouth or a handheld fan? Fan.
Fine. You don't get my mouth treatment. You never will.
And I don't want it. What would you rather? Do you want me to blow your hootie or do you want me to use a fan?
Oh my God, I thought you were going to ask if you wanted me to blow my hoodie or my blowfish. I was like, neither. What does this become? A fan.
Okay. All right. You made me be weird because I didn't want your mouth.
I'll always be offended by that, but I get it.
Okay.
I don't want your mouth either.
Okay. I wouldn't want my mouth
Are you
either.
staring at my vape right now?
I was like, this bitch has her fucking vape out on the couch.
I'll hit it right now.
Don't worry, guys. She's stopping after the wedding. She swears.
I did say that. Don't do this at home, kids. Nicotine kills. That's the truth. And I'm not proud of this. I'm actually.
You shouldn't be.
I'm so ashamed.
But I'm so ashamed that I decided to have it on the couch for you all to see.
Well, it was poking me in my pocket.
Yeah, we don't have an entire office for you to put it on other surfaces.
I want it close to me.
That's fair. All right.
It's my emotional support vape.
Okay.
Okay. Don't vape.
Would you rather?
It destroys your lungs.
It really does. We knew someone. Well, I know of someone who
someone
got popcorn lung.
I knew someone who had to have a, what the fuck was that called that he had to have? His lung like collapsed.
Yes.
And I had to have a
Yep.
in it to blow back up.
Yep. Those
Don't
are
do it.
all medical terms.
Don't do it. I've been watching a lot of Grey's Anatomy.
And that's what they always say.
Yeah.
Would you rather speak all the languages in the world or speak to animals?
Oh,
I know. I was like, how you going to top that front half with that back half?
wow. Because I was like, all the languages, easy. But then you got me with animals. But then sometimes I don't know if I want to know what I think like if I had to talk to my cat, I know she would be mean to me.
But
I
at
know
the
she
same
would
time,
love me, but I know she would be mean about it.
do people know that I can talk to animals? Because
That's
that
a good
is
question.
a lucrative fucking business.
That is, and people will come at you for that, though.
That's what I'm saying. Because people can use translators. They can use the internet to make
true.
sure that they can communicate in different
Talking to
languages.
Animals? Ooh, that's business, baby.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
a business mindset.
It is a business mindset.
Boss
I
babe.
would
Boss
now-
babe yourself into the sun.
I don't think
or whatever they say.
you can learn how to speak to animals.
Oh, you can't?
So
Here's
for
my question.
practicality, real life purposes, being able to speak every language would be incredible.
You can speak to every animal?
Yeah.
I would
In this
do
world,
animals.
I would
Because
do
if
animals
we
too.
had fruit fly issues like last time, I wouldn't have to murder them.
I'd say, "Get out."
I would be like, can we have... I will let you have this space in 5. I'll give you my whole fucking can of whatever the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me 5 minutes? You
Can we
go
work
over there
something
for
out?
5 minutes? The way I would be negotiating with the pests in my life would be insane. I would
like
be
that you-
gentle parenting those fucking pests.
I love that you didn't jump to like any other big animal. You
No
were just like,
bugs immediately.
I want to negotiate with the
a
bugs.
gnat. But then the sad part is I would get attached and they would die within like 24 hours. And that would be...
That'd be
Imagine
tough.
you have to sit there and listen to them cry out for their loved one as they're dying.
What? Why are you in an area where they're doing that?
Bugs, baby. They're doing it everywhere all the time. They're just dying.
Oh.
You know? And then you're just walking down the street and you can hear sadness or chaos.
Well, I felt the same way if I'm walking down the street in a diverse area where there's a bunch of different languages.
That's true, and you can hear them all.
Exactly. And understand them all.
It's true.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I still choose animals, I think.
Me too.
Okay.
Well, I want to talk to people less, and that maybe isn't a bad
That's
thing for
true.
me, but like that is just a fact.
Would you rather have to only eat orange foods for the rest of your life or speak only in riddles for the next 3 years?
Riddles easily.
Riddles.
I don't know that many orange foods besides like Cheetos and oranges. cheese, American fucking cheese.
Not American cheese. Nacho cheese.
Okay, nacho cheese would slap, but that almost feels more yellow to me than even American cheese.
Well, I'm going to need a definition of it. I'm going to need you to tell me what orange.
Specify orange.
I can
Mustard?
eat pizza.
Oh, could you?
Zyphers. There's a local
orange cheese.
There's a local pizza place that has orange cheese.
That fucking cheese is questionably the best fucking cheese.
I thought you were like questionably orange. It is very orange.
I do question what cheese they use.
I don't know.
That is some of the best pizza I've ever had.
We just call it the orange cheese.
I love it.
We have 2 places here, and one is called Mary's last name pizza, and the
You
other
can say it probably.
I can. Well, then they're gonna know like where we are.
They know.
Oh,
Our
Mary.
PO box tells them.
That's true. Mary Zyphers and Grandma Zyphers, and I'm like, but they have different colored cheeses.
Grandma Zyphers doesn't slap the way that Mary Zyphers does.
That's true. Don't tell Grandma.
I know.
Anyway,
It's weird growing up when you know the Mary that Mary Zyphers was named after. I didn't specifically, but I dated people that did. It was very interesting because those are like family businesses.
yes.
So they name them after like their children when they're born. But then you grow up and you're like, I am know
the
you.
I am the Mary.
Imagine.
I am the Mary of the Zypher. I am
you?
the orange cheese Mary.
Yes. And I would just be like,
Instead of the Virgin Mary, she's the
The
orange
orange
cheese Mary.
sorry if you're listening.
Mary.
I just want you to know that your legacy, I mean, you have good fucking cheese.
You got
Hey, grade A pizza, bitch.
big cheese energy. So you're gonna talk in riddles?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd choose orange food.
Really? Because I think I talk in riddles kind of already. A lot of times I don't make sense.
All right.
Imagine
For the rest
podcast
of my
is just-
life.
well, mine is for 3 years.
Right. For the rest of
I
my
could do
orange
that.
food, the buffalo wings.
For the
Well,
rest
but
of
I
your
can't
life,
have
your
ranch.
fucking ass will hurt all the time.
Well, I'm not going to eat only buffalo wings.
No, you'll have
It's
some
not-
nacho cheese.
It's not every orange food that makes my ass hot.
Most of them
But I
don't
can't
do-
think of any that don't.
The oranges, citric acid, fucking my guts up. Buffalo sauce, fucking my guts up. Nacho cheese, fucking my guts up.
Okay.
Cheetos, fucking my guts up.
What about sun chips?
Fucking my guts up. That's not real food.
Yes, they are. Sun chips. They're garden salsa. They are made from.
It's practically a vegetable.
It definitely is. I think I get my daily amount from it. Anyway,
Is there orange peppers? They slap. I could eat an orange
there's
pepper.
orange peppers.
I do like
Nothing makes me more angry than when I say that I want a yellow pepper and people are like, we don't have yellow peppers. And I was like, do you have banana peppers? Because those are yellow. That's what I was like. That's what I made. Anyway. Oh, God. Would you rather Freaky Friday. Would you rather Freaky Friday body switch with your partner or your kids?
Oh, my kids. Easy. What? Oh my God. I would have so much more fun in a toddler body. Are you joking?
Yeah, but I also feel like I would enjoy not being wanted or needed.
That's so true. Well, Sawyer's real daddy's girl recently. So I feel like she still is on
Both
that.
of my kids, if I'm around,
Mhm.
want
It's you all day.
nothing to do with Shane.
Mhm.
They're just like, he's like, I can get you toast. And they're like, not you. I don't never you. That is their sentence. Not you.
They just become little British children.
Literally. So Ollie has been sleeping in our bed.
Mhm.
And for whatever reason, he will start sleeping like perpendicular to the way that you're supposed to be sleeping. So Shane's
Welcome to
just
having
like,
a child in your bed.
Shane's just
So
like,
fucking-
I'm not doing this.
Why do
And
I
so
need to
he
pee?
sleeps on the couch.
Yep.
Yet the children still come in to the bedroom
Mhm.
and say, can you turn the TV on? Your dad is
It's
on the couch.
What are you talking about?
Ask him to turn the TV on.
Mhm.
No, I want you to turn it on. I want to sleep.
Yeah.
Then they take their little tiny hands and they swipe everything off of my side table and they throw it on the ground and they say, turn on the TV. And I was like, oh my God, this
Why
is
are
a
you so
fucking shakedown. You're so scary.
Yeah. No,
You're so scary.
Sawyer's very much like will equally bother Corey. And actually, I would say because she sleeps a lot on my pillow with me when she sleeps with me, which means her feet fucking just into Corey's back all the time. He says he's like, I got kicked all night. I'm like, welcome to being pregnant, bitch. I got kicked for like months
from the inside
of me. Inside of me. So take it. So I would say, do you want to be little toddler body? It's so funny.
Do you want to be? You want to be Sawyer, not Noah?
Never Noah. No offense, but I don't ever want to go back to middle school and puberty ever the fuck again.
That's fair.
So
That's
no
fair.
offense, Noah. I love you, baby. You're amazing. I don't envy what you're going through at all.
Yeah.
I do miss being a toddler. I will never miss going through puberty. That's a lot of changes.
That's
a lot of body stuff that I don't want to deal with ever again.
I think I would want to be
Noah.
No. I don't know if I want to be Ollie or Forrest. I think probably Ollie.
Well, I thought you were going to be Shane.
No,
you change your mind?
because he has a lot of anxiety and like I don't want to
That's
feel
a lot.
I don't want to feel overwhelmed and overstimulated by
true.
stuff. So
yeah, and kids are like, fucking
even though they don't want him, he's still triggered by the fact that they're screaming.
Yeah, that's why. Yes, that's why I feel with Sawyer. I'm like, she just is so fucking. You saw her at your house.
Yeah.
She doesn't give a shit.
She's just fucking chilling.
She just chills.
Yeah,
all the time.
I think I'd be Ollie.
Okay.
Because
really?
Oh, hell, the only reason I'd be Forrest is because he just fucking has no impulse control. He just fucking chucks stuff across the room.
That's that age.
But Ollie, I just had his preschool like teacher conference.
Yeah.
He's doing so well.
I love those.
He's so
I actually
well.
really have always loved parent teacher conferences because I'm like, let's talk about it.
She was like, first of all, I love her. I think she's wonderful.
The way that I've connected with all of Noah's teachers to the point where at the end of the year, I'm like, I love you. Bye. Like, I don't want to say goodbye.
Can I come back and see you next year?
Even though he's not here? Love you.
But she was like, did you teach him how to write his name? And I was like, no, I thought you did that. And she's like, no.
What?
Ollie can spell Oliver and Ollie.
That's very impressive.
I fucking know.
Good job.
She's like, so is there anything that you want me to write down 2 goals that you want us to try and focus on for him to develop like different areas of a skill set? And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been barely paying attention, not in like a neglectful way,
right,
but just like a, I'm sure you're fine way. I'm not overly concerned about your development because I feel like you're
on track.
You're okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to freak you out about it. And so I'm just like, until I hear different, we're good.
You're good. Yeah.
And so I was like, Ollie, is there anything you want to focus on? And he was like, don't talk to me. I'm watching something. And I was like, tight. I was like, I guess maybe
say less
if you want to help him figure out how to zip a coat. She goes, don't say tie your shoes. And I was like, I won't.
Don't worry.
And I won't get him ones that tie.
No, I didn't have him till he was like in 3rd grade.
We're a slip-on kind of family.
Yeah, I kind of felt that way whenever we took Sawyer to the doctor and she was counting for the lady and she was like, this isn't, do you work with her on these? And I'm like, almost never.
Almost
this
never.
Is kind of all her.
Yep.
She fucking loves to count. She we do it in the bathtub because she's got the ones that you can stick up on the wall. So we'll like help her say them. But like, she just really fucking loves numbers and counting. I'm like, that's all her. Don't talk to me about it. That's her. Basically teaching herself.
That's what I like. Would you rather be a ghost, a zombie, or a vampire?
Ghost. I want to die. Oh my god. That's fucked up. Why would I pick that one?
Because you could fly.
And I want to go through walls, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it.
I want to be invisible. Honestly, I want to be invisible.
It's less about death and more about being invisible and able to fly.
Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like never zombie because they're dead, but like in a fucking weird way. That's not fun for anybody.
Not cognizant.
No, and I don't want that.
I don't want to eat what they eat.
Never. Vampires, I think, as well. I'm a hemophobic.
That's true.
I don't love blood. So I think that's why vampires are nixed for me.
And darkness makes me sad.
And but I am awake during the night most of the time.
That's
so
true.
I feel like I would thrive as a vampire.
But ghosts are
However,
also awake in the night.
Exactly. And we never have to sleep.
That's
you know how
true.
fucking much I could get done as a ghost if I never had to sleep?
What would you need to do?
Anything. I would crochet so much. I would read every novel that's ever been
written.
It would be incredible. That's
I
all
think-
I want to do.
I think I would be a ghost as well.
Yeah.
So I could spy on people.
100%.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather walk in on your parents doing the nasty or have your parents walk in on you?
Well, my parents are divorced. So
Mine too.
so that feels weird. But also, honestly, they can walk in on me. That's
Yeah.
fine. I'll put the I'll have do I have to be like fully in the throes of it, or
I'm
can I have
not
a
gonna-
cover over me?
I'm not going to put on a show if that's what you're asking.
My parents, hey, here's the thing. My
You can
parents
walk
know
in, but
I fuck. That's a weird sentence to say it like that, but I have a child with my husband.
That's
They know
true.
we're doing it.
That's
so, like,
true.
it would be more of a shock if they were doing it because they are both married to other people.
That's true.
So I don't want to be involved in that because it feels like a lot of extra drama
Yeah.
that I don't want to be a part of.
I definitely am. I'm of the same.
So come on in.
Come knock on our door.
We'll be fucking up for you.
Yeah. Yeah, they could walk in. They're gonna
I'm gonna stop immediately and pull the blanket up and be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" You know.
announce yourself. I told you to call before.
I've actually always worried because we have told my mom recently, "Mommy, sorry if you're listening."
to just like come on over.
We're like, just come on over. Yeah, like not. I mean, you can knock, but just like most of the time, you're free to come in. But then sometimes we'll be like, you know, have a private meeting in the bedroom while Sawyer's watching a television show
Mhm.
because she sleeps in our bed and that's the only time we get alone.
Yep.
And then I'm like, this would be the moment that I'm walking and be like, what you doing out here all by yourself? Where's mommy and daddy?
Could you keep an eye on her while we finish? Couple more minutes.
I don't love your face.
So I was having a hard time reading this one. Would you rather switch fingers with each other or belly buttons?
Well,
Hey, you can switch with my fingers all you want, but guess what I'm picking? Guess what, bitch? Give me your fucking belly button. Give me your belly button.
as soon as I was like, oh, that's not a fair question.
That is a fair question, and I choose your belly button.
Well, good luck, because there's a fucking droopy, disgusting, fucking belly piercing hole that just like droops into it. So
Okay.
good luck.
okay, enjoy my fucking scar.
Okay.
And I can't get more into that
But we maybe someday,
another day.
another time.
Are you picking my fingers?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually have always loved your fingers. They seem very similar to mine.
We do have really similar fingers.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Not the nails.
I could never do your nails.
But your nails on your fingers look great. And I actually have always wanted to have fingers that would look good with short nails. My fingers, I feel like, need long nails because they look like stubby little boobies.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And
These
I
are overly grown out. I'm on like
These
almost
are-
4 weeks.
I am now getting my
disgusting.
nails done as well, and I love them. I
They're
don't think I
great.
could go much longer than they are
You
right
can't,
now
but
because they annoy the shit out of
those
me when I
look
type.
Fucking perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I would love to be able to have nails that look like that and not make my fingers look weird. My
Alright.
fingers look weird with nails.
Well,
that
enjoy
way.
my fingers and my belly button.
Okay. I can't wait. Let's swap them out.
Would you rather be eaten by a shark or electrocuted? How fast am I eaten?
How fast am I electrocuted? Do I survive the electrocution? Do I survive the shark bite?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
I feel
because
like let's fill in the blanks.
I've been electrocuted before.
Same. I
And
was
it
electrocuted today. I was.
I say electrocuted.
I went
I'm
to
always touching shit I should.
I went to the coffee shop and I went to plug my laptop into
Dude,
work
it's like,
and I got fucking shocked.
the way that it goes up your arm and you're like into your brain maybe, but you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
I think I would
That
be
neon sign was like, yep.
I think I would deal better with electrocution. I'm really afraid of the ocean and things in it. So I think
Yeah.
as much as I love the ocean, I love it from afar. That jellyfish thing really fucked me up where I thought it was a shark. Did you guys ever hear that story? Probably.
Are we dying?
If we're dying, I still want electrocution. I think it'll
Okay.
be faster.
Okay.
I feel like sharks take a bite out of you and then you die from blood loss.
Or drowning.
Yeah, and I don't want to do either one of those things.
Well, I feel like you trip.
When you're you
Drowning.
probably trip also when you're dying from electrocution.
That's probably
from
true.
electricity coursing through your body.
That's probably true.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I've never talked to anybody who's
Because you're like being
electrocuted until
burned
you
then.
died. Yeah. Sorry, this seems morbid that we're talking about this, but also, yeah. Dude, but I would rather, I think we've talked about this. I think I'd rather burn than drown. I don't want to drown. I don't want to drown. It's like one of my biggest fears.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's too long of time to know that it's happening that I would be really scared.
You don't think that was fire?
No, I feel like it would
Or
be much quicker.
electrocution?
No, I feel like it would be quicker.
If you have any information on which one is faster, I would love to
Let us know.
I think I still choose electrocution because I really kind of liked the little shock that I got today.
Sometimes it feels good. Sometimes it feels like I'm alive for a second.
Wow.
Please don't electrocute yourself based on that alone.
No,
I think
don't.
that's a
Everyone
PSA.
stay safe.
It doesn't feel good.
Don't go in a Shark Tank. Don't electrocute yourself.
No. Just because sometimes when you're near death, you get a little jolt of adrenaline. It's not a good thing.
Would you rather use hot sauce as eye drops or sandpaper as toilet paper?
Sandpaper is toilet paper.
I agree.
Easily.
I agree because you could pat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not fucking I'm not sawing it down.
Wait a minute.
You did not like that?
No, I didn't enjoy the fact that you just sandpapering your vagina.
Well, I don't want to eye drop.
What kind of grit is it?
Great question.
And what kind of what's the hot sauce on the Scoville scale or whatever?
Any hot sauce. I feel fucking mild in my eyeballs. I'm not enjoying.
Yeah,
I got a little bit of dust in the air the other day, and it hurt so bad.
I got a piece of sand in my eye right before my engagement photos, and I looked like a reptile. I had a reptile dysfunction in my eye.
Oh no, not that.
Oh.
Ooh.
Would you rather experience the beginning of the universe or witness its end?
Beginning. Easily. I don't want to be there for the end. Oh my God,
Well,
that's my nightmare.
If I'm witnessing it, is it like a television type thing or am I like present?
Ooh, interesting. You just changed things for me.
You know?
I don't want to see people dying, but I want to see people being birthed. I want to see the birth.
You think people were born at the beginning of the universe? Like
I
the
believe
Big
in
Bang
evolution.
happened and babies
No,
shot out like
but
their
that's
fucking
what I'm-
stork hole?
I believe in evolution. Don't you dare. No, but I do want to see what evolution looked like. I think I would never see that.
Is it going to be fast forward?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not making the rules. Who the fuck is this? They have all the answers, not me.
I would say also the beginning, just because I'm very curious.
I just feel like they can
About how this
say
shit
it
started.
enough times and still nobody knows what the fuck a dinosaur looked like or sound like. Like we know what their skeletons look like, but you can tell me until you're blue in the face they had feathers. Fucking I want to see
Prove
that
it.
shit. I want to see that shit.
How long after, like, the universe started did dinosaurs even appear, though?
A while. It was a while, I feel.
Had to have been.
Yeah.
Like a bit.
Like it's a little bit of time.
Like some time passed.
Totally.
Okay.
Do you know what makes me really happy? Hey, I have to stop this for a minute and say this.
Okay.
How into Taylor Swift lore are you?
Why? Because as soon as you said something, I heard Taylor Swift lyrics in my head.
I'm just thinking Karma is the guy on the Chiefs coming straight home.
I was thinking, you'll fast forward to
well, that's kind
later.
of what
Mhm.
reminded me of Taylor Swift. But yeah, I just want to say
That was cute.
really quickly that is kind of giving me like
A boner?
A little bit. I think I'm hard for it. I just really love love.
Yeah.
And like to see it in real time is really beautiful.
I was really questioning in the beginning the legitimacy
you did.
of it.
I forgot about that. You were like, I don't think it's real. And I was like, I think it really
and
is.
Not even like legitimacy as in like, well, I guess no. There's not another word. It was more like.
You thought it was like a publicity stunt, didn't you?
And not even a stunt, but almost like a fuck you.
Yeah.
I can do anything and you're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
So why don't I just have fun making you talk about what the fuck ever I feel like? Like almost like I want to wield the power in the way that I want to.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of the energy I was getting. But the more this goes on, I'm like, I think they're fucking in love.
Yeah, they're like, they fucking love each other.
Yeah.
So because of that, Corey I'm not allowed to really talk about Travis Kelce.
Why?
He gets mad. He's like, oh, you just want Travis Kelce. I'm like, no, I want Taylor Swift. And that's a conversation we can't have right now. But it's the truth. But to be fair, did you know that Travis and Jason Kelce, I don't know how much you know about them.
They're brothers.
They come from like a suburb around Cleveland.
Really?
That's how they were. Yes. So like I said, I don't know why I love them so much.
Are we going to be friends with Taylor Swift?
I kind of hope so. So when Corey was telling me about it, he was like, that's probably why you like watching them, because they remind you of like at home people, but in the best way.
Yes.
Like the people you want to be around.
Yeah.
Where they just seem like the amount of fame that they have can't really touch them. Like
yes.
They have a podcast together, the two brothers, and both of them, they had Jason, his brother's wife, on, and like all three of them seem so fucking down to earth and chill and just like reminds me of us and of people that I like around here, that I was like, God damn it, these people are fucking awesome. And that's all. I just really like that she found somebody like, go Ohio. You guys want to talk shit about Ohio, but I'm telling you, we produce some pretty fucking awesome people.
I think people talk shit about Ohio as like a defense. I think the call's coming from inside the house. I think Ohio is like actually talking shit about itself because we don't want other people to know
that we are kind of fucking cool. Like we come from
that we've got something.
We got something. I think it's just that there's a lot of genuine people around here. And anyways, so yeah, I just really love them.
Very like a lot of them are actual real people.
Yeah. We have real
tell
people.
You right now.
Hey, that motherfucker, right? That motherfucker is so real.
Would you rather never cut your own hair again or never be allowed to have bangs?
Ooh. I never cut my own hair, so easily I'm going to go with that one. Jerry,
so then
it's for you.
Okay.
I don't cut my own hair. I'm scared. I never do anything right, so I let other people do it.
Define bangs.
You have bangs right now, bitch.
Well, I know I have bangs right now, but like I don't think I can not cut my hair.
I know.
All right, I guess I'm not allowed to have bangs anymore. So I can out my whole forehead now. Okay. Would you rather travel to Italy or Spain?
Oh, I would always have said Italy until I started watching Love Island. And then, like, I do want to go. I want to go to Majorca. I think still Italy. I've always wanted to go. It's like
I think
it's where
so
we
as
come
well.
from.
I think so as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Like, I always wanted to go to Italy, almost like just for grandma.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if she ever ended up going, but I know she wanted to go.
I know.
I'm curious of this because I feel like it's more of a question for you than it is for me. Would you rather switch partners or kids?
Oh! I don't know how to say this. It's not in a mean way. But kids. But I really love my kids, but I don't want to switch partners. What about you? I would miss my kids terribly.
I think kids as well.
Yeah.
Only because I want to break. I feel like I would have an easier time with my partner if my kids were more like Sawyer.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And if Noah was with Dave.
You gotta co-parent now. Welcome.
Okay.
Good luck. No, it's fun. But it is a lot of opinions.
I'm sure.
A lot of opinions.
And I won't have any.
Like, I'm not involved. You guys just tell me what to do.
I believe you are acting on the best interest of your son.
Cool. Yeah. Soybeans is a good baby. She's very, like I said, she's very chill. You didn't have to go through the not sleeping part. She will sleep in your bed every night with you, though.
So does Ollie. So
she
whatever. And she's smaller.
Your fucking neck the whole time.
Okay. So does Ollie.
Honestly,
but she's
it's beautiful.
smaller.
And you know what is cute? Because we say this to her. She'll wake up in the morning and she'll stroke your cheek like this. And she goes, "Hi, baby." That's so cute. Hi, baby.
Ollie goes like this. Right in your face. Sometimes he talks.
I love that you're like, this is more for you.
Ooh. Would you rather compete in Squid Games or Hunger Games?
Hunger Games. I've never seen Squid Games, but I feel like there was a lot more.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough.
That's what I heard. There was so much that people were like, you probably shouldn't watch this.
Yeah, I don't know that I could.
And I was like, okay, so Hunger Games it is. Because you know why?
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking those poison berries and eating them immediately. I'm fucking taking myself out.
I forfeit.
The minute I'm in Hunger Games, I'm like, nom, 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 I'm done.
Bye.
You don't get to do this. See you.
I probably would do the same. Would you rather chug heavy cream or eat a live goldfish?
What is wrong with these fucking people? Heavy cream.
I say heavy cream as well.
I eat heavy cream in so many Actually, when I was on my fucking, like, making pasta and shit, all the sauces you make, heavy cream.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, is it just heavy cream or can I add some shit to it? Because I could make I could make a fucking sauce. You know what I'm saying? I could make a fucking sauce.
Eliminate Christmas as a holiday or Thanksgiving?
Why the fuck would you do that to me right now? You know I'm trying to become a Christmas girly. But if I had to choose,
Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving all day. It's Thanksgiving all day.
You're eliminating Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, I'm eliminating Thanksgiving.
I know you are because we had this talk in 2019.
We did. Take it back.
And I'm still a Thanksgiving girly. I really like the food.
I don't like the origin story.
Okay. Here's my question. Because I am with a man who might be a Santa Claus. Oh my God. Speaking, everybody was wondering. So I have to tell you, people with young children, stop listening right now. Okay, here we go. So I sat Noah down and we had the talk. And guess what? He fucking been knew about Santa Claus. He looked at me like, duh. And I said, what? How long have you known? And he was like, Mom, since I was like 7.
For years.
And I said, why wouldn't you tell me? And he goes, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. And I was like, that's so fair. And thank you for that. But my feelings will never be hurt. I was literally only doing it for you. Mm-hmm. But now you get to be in the magic of it. And he was actually so excited. He's like, the only thing he was upset about was that he didn't tell me earlier because he wants to now be able to stay up late to put the presents under for Sawyer.
Well,
and like,
he'll have plenty of time.
So I said, I was like, she's a little baby.
She's barely had any holidays.
She doesn't even fucking know still.
Yeah,
she's
for sure.
Like,
for sure.
So yeah, he's very excited about that. But if we could have all the holidays, because Corey is a big Santa guy. Okay, he might be Mr. Claus himself. We could have all that plus the feast for that is Thanksgiving feast. I'm down.
You could do that.
Then fuck you, Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
It's really just a day.
You just wanted the food.
I just want the food.
You just want the meal. You can have that meal. You could have a Christmas.
I love the meal
feast. Christmas. You can have a Christmas feast.
I'm a big stuffing bitch. Stuff me.
I too like stuffing.
It's my favorite.
What?
Stuffing and gravy?
What Thanksgiving food are you like kicking to the curb?
Anything cranberry.
Oh my God. I thought the same thing. And that's only because I've never tried it.
Yeah. That's like not a thing that's like a staple for me.
I don't like that when you open the can that it comes out shaped as the can.
I don't love that.
That makes me feel strange.
Should be not.
And
so,
that you cut it
No, I don't.
like with the ridges of the can that have been imprinted on it. Makes me feel weird.
No.
Because it's not Jello. Why is it acting like Jello?
No, I don't know. Next would be like a casserole. Like I'm not a green bean casserole girly or anything.
I
like
am
that.
only if it has like a pound of fucking crunchies on top.
Right? You got to have the crunchies.
Mm-hmm.
So I will eat it. Don't get me wrong. I'll fucking eat it.
Dark or white meat?
Dark.
Me too.
Always.
Me too.
Oh, I'm always like, don't you fucking touch that dark meat. That is mine.
You better give me that leg.
Yeah.
You better give me that
I want the
drumstick.
drumstick.
My God.
My God.
I feel like it's so much juicier than the fucking...
the white meat is too dry.
And also, I'm sorry, vegans.
I've always said that.
But have you ever had
Fucking
deep fried turkey skin?
Deep fried turkey is fucking delicious.
The skin.
There's so much that can go wrong with deep
skin.
frying a turkey. Please be fucking careful.
Yeah, don't get your houses on fire. There's so many
oh my
fucking
God.
garage
my
fires.
Sister works in the ER. I hear about it all the time. But if you can responsibly deep fry that motherfucking turkey, it is delicious.
So good. This is like not a like uncomfy one, but it's interesting. Would you rather win the Oscars or the Grammys?
Oscars. You would be Grammys.
I want a Grammy.
I know, but I can't sing, and I feel like I could act, maybe, and I would be Oscar award winning.
I'm shocked that you wouldn't like want a Grammy.
I would.
You wouldn't have to sing. You could like be a part of production or writing or.
I would rather do that on a movie than a song.
Interesting.
Which is weird because I feel like I feel more towards music, but like
That's
if
what I mean.
had to pick something
Which
I
one
think I would be good at, it would be movies over music, if that makes sense.
I think I would want to win a Grammy. However, if I could win an Oscar for a song, that would be dope.
Like if I thought, here's my thinking process. If I could be, because I would never be like the main person, okay?
Right.
But I would see myself as a screenwriter over a songwriter.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I could see myself working as a screenwriter.
Yeah.
More so than developing a song.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Permanently dry, crusty lips or goopy red eyes?
Give me the goop.
I already have goopy red eyes all the time.
I cannot stand
I
dry anything.
Gooped the fuck up. I swear.
I'd be goopy all day.
Would you rather own a dog with
No.
Would you rather own a dog with a human face or a cat with human hands?
Oh my God.
Imagine a cat bitch slapping off a counter with a human hand. But also imagine
having to scoop their poop with a human finger. Do I have to get under the...
You still have human finger.
But the cats scoop their own litter to cover it.
No.
Imagine with a fucking human hand doing that. No.
I thought you meant like looking out in the yard and your human faced dog is taking a shit and you know you have to pick it up. Or like you tell it to sit and it's just like,
I would pick human hand cat every day. You want to know why? Because I don't condone declawing cats. I will say that publicly, but I do condone filing the nails off a motherfucker. And I'll file them bitches down. You're not getting my couches.
Also, if a cat has human, am I still allergic to it? Because then I don't have a choice. But if the cat has human hands and it sits like a loaf of bread, I won't see the hands.
Exactly.
I would hope.
Their little tiny baby hands are in there.
Are they proportional to the body?
Are they covered in fur?
This was an important question that we didn't ask about the cow.
Well, because that would have been a big difference. If I had a human head with a cow body, but it was proportionate. But also yours, if you had a full fucking cow's head proportionate to a human body, you wouldn't be able to stand. You would be bedridden.
Perfect. I'm tired.
Imagine me with my tiny little face on a giant cow's body.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to do, I think we're going to do a few more, but I think to crank up the energy, we should get our headphones. So for our anniversary episodes, what we
do it.
normally did was we would listen to music and answer questions. We'd play the whisper game. But now that we have these questions, I think we should do the whisper game with Would You Rathers.
Okay, I'm down.
So let's do it.
All right. I'm sorry in advance for how much I scream at you bitches. But I'm going to crank up my fucking favorite songs. Which, by the way, is either Bongos by Cardi B. Because I can't stop saying, this pussy Americana. This pussy Americana. But also, Jack Harlow. It makes me, when I think about it, you know what song I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
It's the, how's it go? You already know.
I know it's in Jason gonna me down.
You been living on me. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I don't kill a baby. All right.
Is that what you're gonna put on?
Hell yeah. She's 28 telling me I'm still a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Because at one point he spells out missionary, which I think is really fun. I feel like it really speaks to me.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather never eat out again or never cook again?
I'll be honest, this is way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Give it to me one more time. Slow.
Would you rather never eat out again?
Never eat a cow.
Or never cook again?
Never see a cat. It would be tough to be a vegetarian, but I fucking love kitties, so I'm going to go with never eat a cow.
Okay. Would you rather be able to control all animals,
be able to rollerblade,
or
be
able to see into the future?
Be able to see the future. See the future. Fuck rollerblading. I fall anyways.
Would you rather
have
someone tell you you have a stinky ass?
Wait. Hold on, this is my favorite part. I keep it short like a bitch, Lord Farquaad. Okay, would you rather
have someone tell you you have a stinky ass?
I want you to know that I think you're saying have someone suck your ass.
or stinky breath.
Eat mints? Suck my ass or eat mints? Suck my ass.
All right. Would you rather skydive or bungee jump?
Slower. Would you rather
skydive or bungee jump?
Tie down a baby dolphin? Okay. Immediately no. Like, give me the second.
Or bungee jump.
Or masturbate. Masturbation. Every day.
Okay.
This is Noah Khan now, by the way. It immediately went into stick season. What a fucking vibe change. I'm sorry if I'm shouting. I'm shouting. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Would you rather live in the middle of the earth or
leave a leaf blower? Okay.
Or on the sun.
On the sun. Be a leaf blower or be a sun. Tough. Because I do like to heat shit up, but I also like to blow shit. I'm gonna say be the sun.
Okay.
Can I be done?
Yes.
I can't wait to hear this.
I jumped around a bit, so
you get to hear the songs that I'm playing. Ready?
Okay. Make it good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
You ready? Yeah, I knew you were gonna like that. Sausage fingers or butter fingers?
Wait a minute. No. Stop hiding your fucking mouth behind the mic. I can't see shit.
I'm sorry. Would you rather
Would I rather
date/fuck any fictional villain
get a tattoo from a fuck
or be friends with a fictional hero?
One more time.
Be friends with a fictional hero.
Be friends with a fissure. Fisherman? Honestly,
Yes.
men with fish scare me, so I'd probably get a tattoo from a fucker.
I agree. Would you rather
Would I rather
never eat out again
never eat out again
or
or never
order
cook
food
again?
Or never
Because I read that to you and you got it wrong.
Okay,
Give me a different one.
Would you rather
Would I rather
have to dance every time you talk? I know it's
have
hard.
sex every time I talk
Or rap everything you say.
rap everything I say? Nah, saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. Probably rap every time I talk.
Okay, yeah, that's
Because I can't possibly have sex every time I talk.
It's too much.
That's too much.
Would you rather
Would I rather
only own frog themed
hold the phone from my father
or decor or owl themed?
out him? I'd probably hold the phone.
Fair enough.
I don't want to out him. Hold on,
No,
it's
you don't.
changing.
Okay. Hell yeah, this is my song. Are you?
This is definitely your playlist.
Yes, it is. This is going bad. Yeah, Wheezy. Yeah. It's a little Tuesday going just a moment in your mind. Doesn't mean that we have mom.
Are you talking to me or are you just rapping?
I was rapping. Okay. Would you rather
Would I rather
sleepwalk every time you sleep?
one more time?
Sleepwalk every time you sleep.
Sleepwalk every time I sleep
Nice. Or
or
hiccup
nipple
every time you sing.
every time I sing. I already nipple every time I sing, so I'm just going to keep doing that. I don't like sleepwalking. It freaks me out. I'd rather nipple every time I sing.
That is so true. So true. Would you
Are we going to do one more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Would you
Would I
rather
rather?
have a pet dragon that likes you? Have a pet dragon that likes you?
I can't. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I know.
One more time.
Stop.
Would I rather
Have a pet dragon that likes you?
I'm glitching the fuck out. One more time.
Have a pet
I'm so sorry.
Have a pet dragon that likes you.
Have a menstruational issue. or
a pet unicorn that hates you.
learn how to pack a wound. Isn't that the same thing? I think I'd rather learn how to pack a wound. That seems like a skill you should have.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Well,
That was good.
everybody, thanks for hanging out. I feel like that is all we have. It's inside
oh my
here.
goodness, it's inside of me.
Inside of me.
Listen,
There's no way I got
Me
any of
neither.
that. Well,
Me
that's
neither.
true. No, I can say for a fact, no, you didn't.
Same. I think probably same. I will say
Anyway.
that was, like I said, maybe there are some people who don't think that we do things the way that they want, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I am proud of the way that we do what we do, and I back it every single time. And sometimes when life gets really, really hard and really, really sad,
Mm-hmm.
you need a moment to decompress with your friends and just do
I think
this.
that's what we did today. And I would encourage, like we talked about in the beginning, how big things happening to us may not be happening everywhere,
Yeah.
but there are big things happening everywhere.
Everywhere.
So if there's something that's happening, or something that is important to you that you want people to know about, learn about, have access to information for, or access to resources for, that's what the comments are for. Please utilize that.
Yep.
I had something in my classroom that said, be the person who you needed when you were younger. And I think that be the person who you need in the world in general, on the internet or in your real life. If you think that somebody, if you think people would benefit from someone speaking out and giving information and providing resources, be that person. Be that person, because we are two people who want to be everything that people need us to be, but that's a lot of different things.
So many strings pulling us in so many directions.
Help us, help you, help others.
Yes.
And utilize the community that we've created to share what needs to be shared, what matters to you most. And again, we thank you for hanging out. We love you so much, and we will see you next week.
All right.
We're out.
Goodbye.